Here we are. Once again. Now, let's begin. I hope that's not too loud. Alright. Load Jimmy Scrub back up. Time to get rolling. Just popping my fingers. Ah, it's weird. The lighting looks good in some places and bad in others. Never certain what that even means. Okay, did somebody actually enter the stream though, or is that just this stream viewer account acting all fucky again? Oh, what is up with my eyes today? Jesus. I'm sorry, I gotta clean my glasses. Alright, I think that's better. I'm sorry, I should have done this before I started. Just gotta like do things for the sake of comfort. Okay, hang on. I did that wrong. I'm supposed to pull them one at a time. I fucked up. Oh shit. Oh god. I was just adjusting my mic, I'm sorry! Oh, goddamn. Okay, these guys are just gonna run out as soon as they see me now. I need to reset. That's annoying. I need to be more careful when I pull them next time. There we are. Ooh, that's another twinkling. How many does that give me? 2. Don't fall for his pranks. Sorry, I was just popping my fingers. That's one thing I hate about PS4 controllers is laying them down on something, because the triggers will always get bumped. Nice. I got the gargoyle halberd. That's a rare drop. Now what is even over here? I do not remember. Demon Titan. This part can be a little difficult, and I don't expect a lot of people to get this on their first try. Oh, I didn't realize that guy dropped something down there. Kicking works really well up here. I'm worried I'm just gonna throw myself off, like honestly. This spot is always tense. If you're really good, you can just make a running jump down there. If you're light enough. Oh, okay, bye, dude. Yeah, I think it's only if you can light jump. I don't think you can do it with a medium jump, but you can do a running jump off that down here. It's a bit tricky in here. If I two-hand it, I can actually do pretty alright. Alright, we're good. Tense part out of the way. Well, that's not entirely true. There's two tense parts to this area. That stab is really, really good. And a gargoyle shield, too. Nice. Yeah, these lucky drops. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Oh, that's the painting. We don't want to go there. Oh, we probably have enough souls for another level. I'm sorry to everybody who's catching my case of the yawns. Sorry I'm not doing a whole lot of explaining. This game kind of, like, I'm pretty sure at this point my playthrough will visually explain itself. At least most of it. Wow, you're really annoying. Piss off. I might die here. You want to move as fast as you can through here. You want to work on your parrying with these guys, because parrying is pretty much the only good way to kill them. That or just out-dealing them in poise damage. It's kind of hard to tell what he was doing from that camera angle. These guys are good for a general soul grind. Like, if you just want to grind for some good souls, these guys are the place to do it, because they are honestly just, like, top-notch soul. They're anywhere between 1,000 and 1,300 souls apiece, so they're a really good grind. Not here, obviously. You don't want to just farm these archers. That's nightmarish.
Oh. been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you. You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me. Pretend you didn't hear that.
I love him. Beautiful. Ow. Where are we at here? 4444? Alright. We're gonna grab some upgrade materials after this boss. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, you know what? I need to kindle that bonfire. I need 10 flasks. Honestly though, some well upgraded armor goes a really long way in this game. Never forget that. Oh, yeah, actually we're gonna go here first. Nothing there. Is there something in here? Yeah, okay, that's the corpse I was thinking of. It had to be around here somewhere. Whew, I actually thought he caught me there. So in Dark Souls 2 and 3, the two-handed R2, that sweep was replaced with another stab, which is a lot better in my opinion. This is just a good stabbing sword in general.
whatever can be done. Ah, you again. Let me guess. Were you repelled by the Silver Knights? Ah, don't be ashamed. It is the fate of vanguards like you and I. I'll think of something. We can overcome this together. This is quite a fix. You'll need another 3, no, maybe 5 bodies. Quite a fix indeed.
That's a shortcut.
Oh ho! What's on your mind, friend? Wait. You defeated those monsters? Fantastic. I'm saved. This Knight of Katarina hereby commends you. Take this as a token of my gratitude. But be warned, gallantry entails great risks. Next time, give me a chance to come up with a plan. But be warned,
He's a very good character. Enjoyable. He's fun to interact with. And as powerful as our character is, he's absolutely right. Bravado and heroics come with a great many risks. Can't stop. Parry God is on today. I think I feel a sneeze coming on. I'm sorry about that. Oh, yeah, your camera can fit through the window. Huh. That's fun. You're gonna want to save souls at this point, like just for a little bit. By the way, what I'm doing is completely unnecessary. You have absolutely no reason to fight one of these. I went for the roll. Messed it up. What? And I couldn't block that time. Yeah, these guys are really lame. I forget what does the most damage to them. I think it's blunt. Yeah, they can be a real pain, but if you want to ever make a boss weapon, you gotta kill them. We're just gonna go back and rest at the bonfire real quick, because it's a very short walk between the arena and here. Oof, I'm sorry, I'm making some weird noises today. I don't know, it must be something I ate. Oh, he's looking at me. He sees me. There's a door out there that opens back to the main courtyard, but there's really no point to it because the walk to here from that other bonfire is the easiest way to go. So we're gonna purchase like 8 large Titanites, which will make us go bankrupt, but that's another level to each. Oh yeah, and I want to show you something too. It's just a treasure chest behind him. That decreases the fall off range of your arrows. Uh-oh. Yep, okay. It's time to jump ship. Solaire, do something. There we go. Man just needed a wake-up slap. Go for the plunging attack. Strongest move in the game. Oh, one last thing before I forget that I should obviously show you. Boss time. I'm going to show you the easiest route through this fight, because I don't really want to do the harder one, and I reckon that most players who are going through the game their first time kind of just want to take the easier route to this fight, especially given how difficult it is. And I would pretty much always recommend having a summon for this fight. Like, do it solo if you want to challenge yourself, but really this is just a tough fight. It's 2 dudes. You want to focus on Dragon Slayer Ornstein. Oop, Solaire's almost dead. Luckily, the rest of this fight isn't too difficult. The ancient art of power absorption. That's actually something that sticks with the series, like sticks with the whole series. Ow, shit, that fucking hurt. Solaire died on us. You want to maintain like a moderate distance from him, because too close and he'll do the butt slam. Too far and he'll charge you with his hammer. That really hurt. I want to make sure the particle effects are gone from the floor before you charge in. Otherwise, you'll take lingering damage. One thing that I did really like is that they freshened up the particle effects on all like the hitboxes, for certain like high damage moves. Like I noticed it for this, and I also noticed it for the Asylum Demon, or the Stray Demon's hammer explosion. See, like right there, I was just on the edge of it, because you can see the lightning on the floor. That's it for that fight. Soul of Smo.
Thou hast journeyed far, and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child. O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord vessel to thee.
Yep, now we have the warp ability.
And beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices.
We have quite a few souls, so we're gonna head back to the giant blacksmith real quick. How many Titanite, large Titanite? Okay, so we have one, so it's 3. Okay, so we need 11 Titanite. We need to buy 11 in order to get our armor really up there. Alright, we're a bit behind on souls, but that's fine. Obviously, if you feel like you're behind on souls, you should go back to the bonfire at the beginning of this specific section of Anor Londo. Not the very beginning of Anor Londo, but this section. And help people fight Ornstein and Smo. It'll give you a lot of souls, helping them get to the fight through the Silver Knights and doing the fight itself. You'll get lots of souls, and it'll help you keep up on levels if you feel like you're behind. Alright. It's expensive, but it's worth it. We're just gonna buy another 2 Twinkling Titanite as well. Reinforce weapon. Reinforce that. Reinforce armor. Alright, cool. I know we still could do more upgrades, but best not to, just because we want to save those chunks for our weapon. And we're on our way back to FIRELINK.
Well, fancy meeting you here. You did much out of the house. I am grateful. You know, I was thinking the gate, the old fortress. Was that your doing? Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This light of Katerina thanks you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude. There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Adventuring is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
He's a wonderful character. Very brave adventurer.
Heavens! You have done it! You have retrieved the Lord Vessel after 1,000 years. It is you. It is really you.
Hey, Northern.
Forgive me. I really should calm down. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready. Now, be still.
I bet his breath smells really bad.
This is the FIRELINK chamber.
Ooh, I accidentally skipped that dialogue. I'm sorry. Ew, that was kind of ugly. The fire lit up the black part of the mask, which is supposed to be like the inside of it, but it lit it up because that's actually a texture. Jeez. That's the Tomb of Giants. That's the Duke's Archives. And there's Lost Islith. There's one in particular that doesn't have a gate, but you still need the Lord Vessel for, but you don't have to place the Lord Vessel to do it. You can have it in your inventory.
Very well. As Kingseeker, I shall now instruct you, the Lord's successor, in your next task. To achieve your fate, fill the vessel with powerful souls, commensurate to the great soul of Gwyn. Scarce few possess such brilliant souls. Grave Lord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, the 4 kings of New Londo, who inherited the shards of Gwyn's soul, and Lord Gwyn's former confidant, Seath the Scaleless. All of their souls are required to satiate the Lord Vessel. Are you ready? Then we shall return. Stay still for a moment.
Fun fact, if you piss Framped off, and he leaves, you can, once you have the Lord Vessel, you can just jump down that hole.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Feed him some items. No, not sunlight metals. Coins.
Farewell, children.
Alright. And now... let's actually converse with Logan real quick.
Oh, hello again. I was waiting to tell you. Master Logan has returned, and he tells me that he has you to thank. Well, we are both in your debt now. Thank you, sincerely. He's just over there. Go along and have a chat.
Hello there. I was expecting you. As promised, I will share my sorceries. I'm afraid that you are unable to learn sorcery. The basic framework, you see, it cannot be taught. Oh, do not fret. Life isn't all about sorcery. You will find your own way. Don't frown with regret. Peer forward with your head high.
I honestly really love the sorcery characters in these games, except with the exception of Orbeck from Dark Souls 3. These characters, like the sorcery characters, are just very, like, kind and understanding most of the time. Like, they don't mock you for not understanding how to use sorceries. They're like, oh, you know, you got your own thing that you do. Don't worry about it. It's just, it's a rare joy for the intellectual characters to not be, like, total assholes about it. Whenever you warp, you want to rest at the bonfire you warped to, because otherwise it'll warp you back to the last bonfire you rested at, which could be a million miles away, which just adds extra loading screens.
Well, hello again. You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged?
Now that you have 20,000 souls, you want to purchase the Crest of Artorias.
Don't get yourself...
And then with these remaining souls, I am going to level up with however many remaining souls I have. Spent a lot of them just on stuff. And the reason we're going in this order is because there's, So every major area of the game down the line, from here on out, of the 4 major areas, has an ember to give to one of the blacksmiths in the game. And so for this, we're going down this route first because the ember that we want to get is in an area that can only be accessed after killing this next boss. It sounds kind of confusing, I know, but basically our Claymore's at +10 and we can't ascend it to +15 until we get the very big, huge, large ember of blowjobs, right? And so to get that, we need to kill a certain boss in order to get a key to access the next area. Without that key, we literally, fighting the boss that gets us that ember is impassable. So we're heading back to Darkroot Garden now. I think now seems like a good time to repair equipment real quick. I mean, every time's a good time, but... Oh, where did I put my hair tie? I think I put it up here. Yep, that's where it is. Sorry, my hair can get a little bit messy, so it's best just to tie it from time to time to let it reorganize itself. Use the Crest of Artorias here. And enter the next zone. Careful as you walk through here, because there's a lot of enemies using rings that make them spooky. Like this dude here. Don't get killed by the spookies. Okay, so one of the best things about the Claymore, though, that I really have not mentioned thus far, that I've been doing, is you string lights and heavies together really well. Like, see, light, light, heavy, and it transitions seamlessly into another light. Or it's just light, heavy. And those move transitions are almost seamless. Which is one of the best things about the Claymore, is that it's a very relentless weapon. It has one job and it does it very well. Hello. That's what poise is good for. Good old trade. Dagger doesn't mean anything to this armor. It's really good this guy didn't get aggroed, because he can heal his teammates because he's a cleric. Yep, look at that. I say no to that, sir. You will not do that thing. Anyways, you can talk to her, and if you answer yes to her question, you can join her covenant. She's a covenant master. Pretty fun covenant, actually. It's one of the most enjoyable ones in the game, in my opinion. But anyways, those dudes were pretty much a majority of the challenge to that area. You kind of just want to run through here. If you kill any of the little mushroom guys, there will be big ones that come after you and they can one-shot you. In general, you kind of just want to avoid them. There is an ember for magic users known as the enchanted ember here that you may want to get. It makes enchanted weapons. And it's found in like in a pool of water guarded by 2 of the big mushroom guys. You just gotta like dodge and weave in and out and kill them and just grab it. I'm really not actually gonna go after it. I'm just telling you how you can get it if you want it. If you're a magic user or something like that. Oh, I was switching weapons. Oh, God. You want to stay as close to him as possible and try to get under him. With a shield this stable, you should have no problem. Like, if you're using a good, stable, medium shield, you shouldn't really have too many issues. I'm prefacing this also by saying that, like, if you have a Black Knight sword, I'd recommend you use, like, that for your playthrough, because it has a way higher base damage than the Claymore. Claymore is a really just dependable weapon, but you can, like, chunk most bosses with a Black Knight sword. That's kind of why it's a rare drop, is you kind of just have to get lucky and get it. I'm sorry. You know, I suppose I will show you how to get to, I will show you how to get the enchanted ember, just because it's not a huge deal and it's kind of out of the way. Or not too out of the way. Blah. Don't know where my words are today. So, right there, that pool of water. You can see the chest in it. You can just get it as you leave the boss arena. Anyways, like I said though, I'm not gonna bother with the process of actually getting it, because that would just be a chore to deal with those guys. Anyways. Just reinforce that a bit. We're gonna warp back to FIRELINK Shrine. Rest here. Oh, so the Crestfallen Knight went hollow. The guy who was kind of our friend back in FIRELINK. Sorry, man. His, like, he had no purpose left because we got the Lord Vessel finally, and he was, like, stuck there basically guiding people. And also Kingseeker Framp showed up, and he was like, he liked FIRELINK Shrine, and then Framp made it all shitty with his smelly breath. That's literally the lore. Transient curses. You're going to want to equip these. Temporarily allows engagement with ghosts. So there are ghosts here, and the ghosts will actually penetrate your armor for full damage if you don't use one of these. They will penetrate, and you also cannot attack them. So you want to use that. Oh cool, they added a little glowy effect for if your transient curse is active. That's very good. That's actually something they fixed in the remaster. Also, they have this really freaky grab attack if you don't use a transient curse that will deal a lot of damage to you, and pretty much all of them can do it to you. Grab that Firekeeper soul. Very careful though, obviously. Just keep your eyes on that walkway. You can see the fog wall down below to the boss arena. This place still gives me the heebie-jeebies, honestly. Freaks me out. Contraption does not move. The real thing you need to be careful of is chip damage, because they can chip you out. You also need to be very aware of... Oh, but you can pick up more transient curses from them, and just check to see if transient curses can be used. See, like that. Parrying dagger. If they're unusable, then you still have one active. Be very careful of the red-faced ghost. I think that Scream summons more to your location. I don't remember the specifics of it, but I think that's what it does. Kick that down for a shortcut. They're mostly just nuisances more than anything else if you have your transient curse active. Again, the fog wall is down there. You want to go in here and come off to the side. You want to kill this screamer right away. Nope. Very careful because they're gonna follow you up this ladder. They don't do a lot of stamina damage, but goddamn are they annoying. They can kill you if you don't have a transient curse active though, and they won't follow you up here. Here's this dude.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors. Save for ghosts, you have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the four kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal. The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorius traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable.
And that's what we already did.
Hello there. What is it?
Hello there.
The key to the seal is now in your hands. I will help you in any way possible.
So, alternatively, you can come here early and kill him for it. Yeah, so alternatively, you can come here early and kill him for it. Or you can come here just with the Lord Vessel in your inventory if you don't want to talk to Frampt, because there's a covenant that you can only get if you refuse to talk to Frampt. Triple kill. There's that grab attack they do by extending their hands. Be careful of that one. I kind of forget a little bit of this area, like I have most of the rest of this place memorized. Okay. That's all that's here. Alright. Just making sure I'm not missing anything important. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll go. Ghostblade. Okay, I wasn't sure if I could clear that just by walking. You never know with this game. Ugh, what the hell is that camera? We'll go for a quick jog up here. Alright, I forget what's over there for that jump, but I really don't want to make that jump. I don't think it's anything important, though. Alright, what's up here? Gorgeous view ahead. Oh, a composite bow. Well, there's that at least. Gorgeous view ahead, more like. Not much else to do, though. You may need to reactivate your transient curses or keep them equipped. So you can go out there to the Valley of Drakes and kill some drakes for dragon scales and do some other stuff, and it's a good time. Ooh, I gotta get my parrying back for these guys. Yeah, okay. Ah, crap. Oh, there's a chunk. Nice. These guys are a good chunk farm, if I remember correctly. I'll run through this area and just collect them. Alright, we're gonna use humanity as healing items until we get to the boss. Yeah, my parrying with these guys is not as on point as it used to be. We're gonna refresh our transient curse real quick. That can go through shields, be careful. I didn't want to have to go get the Rite of Kindling, which is the whole reason why I'm running on 10 flasks right now, like an idiot. That's the way forward. And you gotta kill this thing. Probably better if we have more soft humanity in our inventory anyways. I thought if I remembered correctly there was a dark wraith in one of these rooms. Oh, I was right. Sneaky son of a bitch. Come here. Shit. God damn it. Alright. That's unfortunate. Most unfortunate. Well, luckily we have enough transient curses. Yeah, this part of the game is the major difficulty spike, is right after, like, during Anor Londo and right after Anor Londo are both huge difficulty spikes in the game. So, you can't be blamed if it takes you many tries for this. Honestly though, I should just be practicing parrying the Dark Wraiths in my own time, and I should just be fighting them with my thrust attacks, mostly. I committed too much to the parries, which is why I died. You always gotta admit your mistakes. Because that's the only way you're ever gonna learn in this game, is if you understand where you go wrong. Alright, pop the transient curse, and we're just gonna run it. Also, as you notice now, the water level is lower. Right you are, Northern Phantom. He said, overconfidence is a leading cause of death in Dark Souls, right behind netcode. Yeah, I mean, I'm usually pretty good at parrying these guys, but it's been a while since I fought them, so their moveset's a little weird on me. So, I'm not gonna bother relearning that now. Although, if you wanted to, if you had no interest in the Ember that we're about to get, but still wanted to get to the boss fight, right here, you could, or right around here, I'm trying to, oh, I gotta be careful, that would be an instant death drop. Right here, you could drop off and get straight to the boss. I'm being followed. They're spooky, they go through walls. And dark swords, I got bad memories. They also have massive poise, these guys, even though their armor actually gives you 0 of it if you actually, like, equip it. Last I remembered anyways. Careful, that combo too, it'll shatter your poise. At least if you don't have a... it'll break your stamina down if you don't have a good shield. Luckily we have a fully upgraded shield, so we'll be fine. Yeah, it's simplest just to kill him like this. Safer and easier. Oh my God. You did not. Oh, that was so cheeky. Oh my God. That was disgusting. I think we're gonna stop now. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, that seems like the best idea right now. Is we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop and recoup our losses, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna feel better about this. Thanks everybody for watching. Anyways, well, time for me to go. Take care.